Hey guys, Coach Justin here with your at-home workout of the day for Friday, August 21st. Our prep for today, we're going to start with an Rdl Romanian Deadlift with a row. So I'll get you with your feet hip width apart, parallel to one another with a good upright posture to start. You're going to drive your hips back, stretch out the back of your legs, allow your chest to fall, keep your spine straight. Once you're at the bottom of your Romanian deadlift, I'm going to get you to row that dumbbell up to your upper stomach. Bring it back down, stand yourself back up. All right, so we're combining these two movements. Hinge, row, nice and controlled. We're gonna do that for 10 reps as part of our warm-up here. All right, number 2, we're gonna get into a broomstick or PVC pipe thruster. So you're gonna take your broomstick, hold it here, shoulder width apart at your collarbone. Feet are now a little bit wider, squat width, toes can be out a little bit. Try to stay flat on your feet as you drop your hips down and back into your deep squat. Drive through your feet, extend the hips and knees aggressively, press that PVC pipe or dowel or broomstick up overhead, lock it out, and then again. All right, nice controlled tempo here. So we're gonna do 10 reps of the broomstick thrusters, and then finally taking our dumbbell. If your dumbbell that you're working with is too heavy, you can grab maybe a water bottle or a canned good and perform this movement with that instead. We're gonna do a windmill. So, locking the dumbbell up with one arm, the opposite leg is pointed away, okay? And then dropping the hips back and to the side as I reach down the inseam of my opposite leg towards the ground, always punching that dumbbell up to the ceiling, and then coming back to my starting position. All right. If you don't have the mobility, flexibility to get down without bending your knees, you're gonna get as far as you can, then bend your knee, tap down to the ground, unbend your knee, and come back up in reverse. Okay, so our dumbbell windmill there, we're gonna do 5 reps on each side. We're gonna do those 3 movements for 3 rounds, and that's your prep for today. All right, we're gonna get right into our Metcon for today. We've got a 20-minute AMRAP, as many rounds and reps as possible, and 20 minutes of, starting with a 200-meter run. So you're gonna run to your 100-meter mark and back. When you get back, you're gonna perform 10 standing long jumps. Now, if you have space to string these together, you can. If not, you can do a single jump, turn around, do your next jump, and so on and so forth. All right, so your standing long jump, you wanna be hip width apart with your feet. Semi-squat, swing your arms back for a counter movement. Jump, extend those hips, jump as far as you can. And then into your next rep. If you're on the spot, you can just turn around. Okay. I really want an aggressive far jump, explode as far as you can. And we're gonna pair that up with 12 alternating single arm dumbbell snatches. So you stand directly on top of the dumbbell, hinge down to pick it up with a spine that's straight. Drive through the legs and hips, punch that weight up overhead, switch hands at the bottom or switch hands on the way down. 12 reps total, 6 per side. Once you're done your single arm dumbbell snatches, you're gonna go back into your run. 20 minutes, as many rounds and reps as possible, and that's your Metcon for today. All right, our recovery for today. So we've got 4 different poses. We're gonna hold each of them for 2 minutes per side if it applies. Starting with a calf smash with your dumbbell or kettlebell. You're just gonna rest that lower leg across the handle and explore, find different areas that might be tighter. Move through the ankle as well, dorsiflex, plantar flex. Rotate that ankle. You can spend some time in one position, move on to another, either up, down. Make sure to focus on medial, inside of, and lateral, outside of as well. After your 2 minutes, switch over, change your focus over to your other leg. Give me 2 minutes on the other side. Our second movement, pose, is gonna be caterpillar. So, sitting on the ground with your legs straight out in front of you, feet together. I want you to shimmy so your hip bones come off from underneath you. And you're gonna lean forward in towards your legs. You can grab onto your ankles to emphasize the stretch more, or your toes or your feet, depending on the level of flexibility that you are at. Just trying to relax and breathe easy. We're gonna hold that pose for 2 minutes. All right. Our next pose, now we're gonna bring our feet together and have our knees falling out to the sides. Here, like such. Flats of the feet together, knees out. Now this one, you can lay yourself down on the ground on your back or lean yourself forward and allow those knees to drop down towards the ground, opening up the groin, opening up the hips. Okay. If you would like to come back and find this position a little bit more comfortable, you can do that as well and allow those knees to passively come down towards the ground. We're gonna hold that butterfly stretch for 2 minutes. Finally, we're gonna do a kneeling lateral leap, lateral reach, focusing on our lats. So we're gonna get into a child pose-like position on our knees and then drive your hips back to your ankles, reach your arms way forward, and then from this neutral position, we're gonna reach over to one side and really lengthen the side that we are reaching away from. I'm gonna focus your breath on getting the air into that side, expanding, relaxing that stretched out side. And you can go deeper and deeper into it as you progress through your 2 minutes. And then you're gonna switch to the other side and perform 2 minutes of the lateral reach on the other side. And that's your movement recovery for today.